Previously on Filmwar.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Brent, you weren't supposed to be in this episode.
Bang, bang, bitches.
Last game for this night is a new game. I will be taking on a famous movie role. Three of you will ask me questions to try to determine who I am portraying.
No, I got nothing.
I am Ferris Bueller.
I said that.
You said that?
I said that.
When did you say that?
Say Ferris
Rewind the
Bueller?
tapes.
Ferris? Did we say Ferris Bueller?
I guess Seth gets 2 points and is the winner of this game. I know Brett's pissed right now.
He checked out already.
Not that I know
Ferris
what's going
Bueller.
on
Did we say
here,
Ferris
or...
Bueller? Ferris? Did we say Ferris Bueller? Ferris? Did we say Ferris Bueller?
Welcome to Filmwar. Let's cut the shit. This is a movie games podcast, so every second not spent playing movie games is a second wasted. Whoever has most points at the end of the show will be declared our champion. Maybe. Sometimes we don't even have a champion. And remember, we don't say the word Goonies on this show. If you say the word Goonies out loud at any point, I'm going to take all your points away. We had a little bit of a controversy last episode. I thought we had declared a winner, but somehow, without my approval, a little video got edited on to the end of the episode showing that while Seth did say Ferris Bueller at some point, Brent also said Ferris Bueller at some point. So no one's going home with Twister. I have brought contestants Nate and Seth back tonight so we can try to salvage some sort of decorum to this show. We won't be playing for Twister tonight. No, as luck has have it, we'll be playing for a VHS cassette copy of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There will be order. We will have a champion.
Well, hold on a second here. Shouldn't Brent be here?
No, I think we'll be just fine without him.
No, I don't think so, motherfuckers. I'm here, and it's Goonie time.
How do you keep doing this? How are you getting on this show?
You think
I'm
you're
not
gonna
doing it.
Put me in a magical box and magical things ain't gonna happen?
When I declared Seth the champion, why didn't you say anything last time? Why didn't you say something along the lines like, "Oh, I said Ferris Bueller too. I also get points."
I just want to see you and Filmwar fail.
Did you edit that video on the end of the last episode? And second question, how?
What goes on in the TV stays in the TV, my friend.
Fine. You know what? We're going to have a Ferris rule by the end of this episode. There is some serious shit going on, even though I implicitly asked everyone to cut the shit at the beginning of every episode.
This game is called Genre Feud.
This game is called Genre Feud. I'll be naming 3 films for a specific genre, and you will guess which had the highest budget and which had the highest worldwide income theatrically. Our first genre for this episode is school comedies, and the 3 films that you can choose from are from 1999, Election, from 2011, Bad Teacher, and from 1995, Billy Madison. Let's start with Seth. Which one of these movies do you think had the highest budget?
I'm kind of going against my gut here, but I'm going to go Bad Teacher.
Seth is saying Bad Teacher had the highest budget. Brent, what do you say?
Bad Teacher probably had the highest budget.
2 for Bad Teacher having the highest budget. Seth and Brent say. Nate, what do you say?
Man, I was going to say Bad Teacher, but...
I just mimic Seth now.
I don't know. I'm going to go Billy Madison.
Nate's saying Billy Madison. Seth and Brent are saying Bad Teacher. And the answer is... Election. $25 million to make Election. $20 million to make Bad Teacher.
At the last second.
And $10 million to make Billy Madison. No points right off the bat. Okay,
Finally
we're
making a sequel.
We're going to worldwide theatrical gross now. Nate, which one of these films do you think brought in the most money worldwide?
Billy Madison.
Nate's saying Billy Madison. Brent, what do you say?
I think Election did pretty good, so I'm going to say Election.
Okay, 1 for Election, 1 for Billy Madison. Seth, what are you saying?
Billy Madison.
Seth is agreeing with Nathan and saying Billy Madison. They're saying Billy Madison. Brent's saying Election, and the answer is Bad Teacher. Bad Teacher brought in $216 million.
The old flip-flop.
Billy Madison brought in $26 million. Election brought in $15 million. 2 questions, no points for anybody thus far.
Most of that was Justin Timberlake's family.
Right, he sent them all to the theaters en masse. Our next genre is documentary films. And the 3 documentaries you'll be choosing from are 3 Identical Strangers from 2018, Bowling for Columbine from 2002, and Man on Wire from 2008. Let's start with Brent. Which one of these films do you think had the highest budget?
There's no way that Man on Wire is not the highest budget. Man on Wire.
Brent is saying Man on Wire had the highest budget. Seth, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm going to go with that too.
Seth is also saying Man on Wire. Nathan, are you going to make this a throuple?
I'm going for Bowling for Columbine.
Okay, Nate.
Just on the licensed music.
Nate's breaking away from the pack and saying Bowling for Columbine. Seth and Brent are both saying Man on Wire, and Nate gets the point. $4 million for Bowling for Columbine, $2 million for 3 Identical Strangers, and $1 million for Man on Wire.
Yeah, it was in the least.
I think like $250,000 of that was like just for that one Beatles song.
Right,
Happiness is a Warm Gun.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, Nate gets the first point of the game. Now we're going to theatrical worldwide gross. Nate, you just got a first point. Which one of these films do you think brought in the most money?
I'm going Bowling for Columbine again.
Nate's sticking with Bowling for Columbine. Seth, what do you say?
Yeah, Bowling for Columbine.
Seth is also saying Bowling for Columbine. Brent, you gonna agree with them or you gotta break off?
I'm just gonna. The French audience alone had to. I'm going Man on Wire. I'm holding my guns.
Brent's sticking with Man on Wire. So Brent's saying Man on Wire. Seth and Nathan are both saying Bowling for Columbine, and Seth and Nathan both get a point. $58 million for Bowling for Columbine, $13 million for 3 Identical Strangers, and $5 million for Man on Wire.
Well, that was another switcheroo. Stop playing with me, fool.
The tough thing here is judging like box office versus like success later.
Right, yeah, it's very hard to determine. That's kind of what the game's about, so.
Yeah.
Right, like Billy Madison, that shocked me.
Right, yeah, but you have to think like Billy Madison, like when did you see Billy Madison? It certainly wasn't in theaters.
Yeah, right.
I did. I saw it in theaters.
Brent saw it in theaters, wow.
I think I was like, I won't say, yeah.
What's the score?
I was like 2.
Score is, Nate has 2, Seth has 1, you have 0, which is how it should be.
I'm thinking about already tanking it from here.
Yeah, you got to tank it. All right.
But no, it's still close.
You know, there is one reason for you not to tank things, and that's to make things harder for me as an act of revenge. Revenge movies are our next genre, and the 3 films you can choose from are Promising Young Woman from 2020, Pig from 2021, and Jaws: The Revenge from 1987. Seth, let's start with you again. Which one of these films do you think had the highest budget?
I think, I just assume that paying Nicolas Cage is, like, the thing here.
You think it took a lot of money to get him. Okay, so Seth is saying Pig. Nate, what do you say?
I'm going Jaws. Wait, it's Jaws: The Revenge.
Jaws: The Revenge, yes.
I didn't catch that. I thought, okay, yeah, I'm still going Jaws: The Revenge. Yeah.
Seth saying Pig. Nathan saying Jaws: The Revenge. Brent, what do you say?
I'm going to say Jaws: The Revenge.
Brent is also saying Jaws: The Revenge, agreeing with Nate. Nate and Brent saying Jaws: The Revenge. Seth is saying Pig, and the answer is Jaws: The Revenge, which brought in $23 million, or cost $23 million to make. Promising Young Woman cost $10 million to make. Pig cost $3 million to make. Brent's on the board. Okay, now we're going for a theatrical worldwide gross. Brent, which one of these films do you think brought in the most money? Theatrically, worldwide.
Jaws.
Brent saying Jaws: The Revenge brought in the most money. Seth, do you agree?
Yeah.
Seth's also saying Jaws: The Revenge. Nate, do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
3 across the board for Jaws: The Revenge, and everybody gets a point. $52 million. $19 million for Promising Young Woman, and $4 million for Pig, which is criminally low. Obviously, I think a lot of people saw it after theaters. You guys see Pig? Have you guys seen Pig?
Did it even have a big theatrical run?
Pig is a movie you guys need to go out and see. Same with Promising Young Woman. They're both really good films.
Yeah.
Okay, we have one more genre of films to go through in this game.
Pig, though.
You didn't finish it. You started and you didn't finish it?
Yeah.
That's fucking sacrilege, man. Damn you.
But I know
Damn
it's
you.
good.
That's why you're on the fucking TV, buddy. God damn. Man, like, I'm going to put you on another TV. I'm going to just start stacking TVs.
So the rumors are true.
We have one more genre left in this game, and that is body swap movies.
Body swaps.
The three films you can choose from are Freaky Friday from 2003, Vice Versa from 1988, and The Change-Up from 2011. Nate, we're going to start with you. Which one of these body swap movies cost the most to make?
It's got to be Freaky Friday.
Nate's saying Freaky Friday. Brent, what do you say?
I'm going to say Change-Up.
Brent's saying Change-Up. Seth, what do you say?
Yeah, I think Change-Up.
Seth agreeing with Brent, also saying Change-Up. Nate saying Freaky Friday, and the answer is The Change-Up. $52 million to make that movie, $20 million to make Freaky Friday, and $10 million to make Vice Versa. Brent and Seth get a point. Okay, now we're going to worldwide theatrical gross. Brent, which one do you think it is? Which one brought in the most money of these body swaps?
I'm going to say Freaky Friday for this one.
Brent is saying Freaky Friday brought in the most money. Nathan, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm still going Freaky Friday.
Nate's sticking with Freaky Friday. Seth, do you agree with these gentlemen?
For sure.
Seth is also saying Freaky Friday. All three say Freaky Friday. All three get a point. $161 million for that movie at the box office. $75 million for The Change-Up, and $14 million for Vice Versa. That brings us to the end of Genre Feud. What are you whispering over there, Brent? At the end of... At the end of Genre Feud, Nate's in the lead with 5 points. Brent and Seth hot on his tail with 4 points. We'll be going into our next game here. As long as Brent's done dancing. If he's not, we'll stay here.
Your body. Swap your body.
Swap your body now.
This game is called High-Low.
This game is called High-Low. In this game, you'll each be guessing whether the average rating for a film on Letterboxd is higher or lower than 3.5 stars. You'll each have a chance to guess, and you could all receive points for each film. 3.5 stars is the line for every question. Let's get right into it. Our first film is from 1996, and it is Bottle Rocket. Do we think this film is higher or lower than 3.5 stars according to users on Letterboxd? Seth? It's the first Wes Anderson film. First movie he ever made.
Do a line?
Oh, wow. I sure did. Gives me the answers, man.
Right,
Bottle
yeah.
Rocket.
Good, get into it, dude.
Speaking of Bottle Rocket.
Rip one, bruh. Higher or lower?
I guess higher.
Seth is saying higher. Nathan, what do you say? Nath is what I said, not Nate or Nathan. Nath.
Higher.
2 saying high. Brent, what do you say?
High.
3 men, 3 highs, 0 points. 3.3 stars according to the users on Letterboxd. No points. You guys agree, disagree?
I've only seen it one time.
I haven't seen it.
And
I agree. 3.7 might be a little high. For 2 points.
Yeah, I'd say about 3.3 is about right for that one. Of all of his films, I'd say that one's probably the lowest. Okay, our next
Was that
film
Luke Wilson?
Yeah, Luke Wilson,
Okay.
Owen Wilson, the guy that nobody remembers his name anymore, James Caan. Okay, the next film is from 1991, and it is The Last Boy Scout, the Bruce Willis, David Wayne's film, the Tony Scott classic. Do we think this film is higher or lower than 3.5 stars, Brent?
Lower.
Brent saying low. Seth, what do you say?
Yeah, I guess lower.
2 lows. Nathan, what do you say?
Lower.
All 3 gentlemen are saying low for this film, and all 3 of them get a point. 3.4 stars according to the users on Letterboxd for this one.
I thought that was going to be one of your tricky ones.
Yeah, it's a middle-of-the-road film, I'd say. It's not bad. It's not
I
great.
watched it quite a bit as a kid.
Yeah? Yeah. Good. Okay, I bet this next film is a film you also watched a lot when you were a kid, from 1991, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Do we think
That's
that one's
definitely
higher? Okay, Brent's saying higher, starting it off. Let's get right into it. Nate, what do you say? Higher or lower?
Yeah, we'll go higher.
Brent and Nate are saying higher. Seth, what do you say?
Yeah, higher.
3 hires. 3 points. 4 stars
Wow.
even on according to the users on Letterboxd for Boys in the Hood.
I don't know if I've ever seen a 4.0 on here.
Okay, our last film in High-Low is from 1998, and it is What Dreams May Come, starring Robin Williams and Cuba Gooding Jr. Great suicide movie. All right, do you guys think it's higher or lower than 3.5 stars? Seth?
It's also a great suicide movie to watch about.
I don't know what that sentence meant.
Not just to kill yourself too.
Oh, no. I'm not saying a movie to kill yourself to. If you're ever going to kill yourself to a movie, it should be like Babe, Pig in the City. Something like that.
God.
It shouldn't be to like something dramatic. You should really throw people off balance with it. It's like, oh yeah, did you hear he killed himself? What was he watching? Rock-a-doodle.
Oh man, people would just be like, man, he was really sad then.
Yeah, Chanticleer.
Rock-a-doodle couldn't even pull him out of that depression.
Okay.
He's better
we get
off.
into these conversations and I start losing who has what points or whatever. So, okay, Brent, do you think this film is higher or lower than the users on Letterboxd? Or, oh, wait. Do you think,
It's me.
Brent, do you think this film is higher or lower than 3.5 stars according to the users on Letterboxd?
That's a yummy question. I'm going to say high.
Brent saying high. Seth, what do you say?
I'm gonna go low.
Seth saying low. Nate, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm also going low on this
Nate's
one.
also saying low. Seth and Nate are saying low. Brent's saying high. And Seth and Nate get a point, 3.3 stars according to the users on Letterboxd, which I would say is low. I think this film should be higher than 3.5. That's just my opinion. All right, at the end of high-low, Nate has 8 points. Seth has 7. Brent has 6. 8, 7, 6. I feel like we've been here before, gentlemen.
Yes, we have.
5309.
This game is called The Imposter.
Okay, this next game is called The Imposter. For this game, I'll be naming a film and 3 actors. 2 of those actors are actually in the film. The third one is not. It's up to you guys to figure out which one is the imposter. Our first film is from 2008, and it is Max Payne. Obviously, Mark Wahlberg's in that piece of shit. What about these other gentlemen?
Yeah.
Your cast is Iggy Pop, Ludacris, and Nelly Furtado. 3 musicians. Nate, which one of these musicians was not in Max Payne?
Nelly Furtado's got a new cutout.
I'm going with Iggy Pop on this one.
Nate's saying Iggy Pop. Seth, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Iggy Pop.
Seth's also saying Iggy Pop. Brent, do you agree with these gentlemen, or do you think it's one of the other answers?
I think it's ludicrous that you would ask me that question. And possibly, I might pop off the wrong answer, or I'm going to go with ludicrous.
Brent's saying Ludacris, I think. I think you're just trying to confuse me at this point. Brent says Ludacris. Seth and Nate both say Iggy Pop, and Seth and Nate both get a point. It was Iggy Pop. Iggy Pop was not in Max Payne. Ludacris and Nelly Furtado both were. How do you feel about that? You guys like that movie? You guys hate that movie? You guys fucking hate that movie. I'm telling you right now.
I've never seen it.
I saw
I
it in
remember
theaters.
starting it.
The only thing I remember from that movie is the scene where he's like, he's in like a bathroom or something. Those guys are like, "Ain't you a cop?" And he like takes his badge, and he throws it away, and he's like, "Not tonight." Like that's such a fucking badass moment.
I like the,
Like to just like, you know what? I don't even need the law today, guys. I'm gonna fuck you up with my hands.
That's usual cops.
That was a tagline for the movie. All right, the next film for the imposter is Bicentennial Man from 1999.
Are we in higher and lower?
No, we're not. We're the imposter. Here's your cast: Rob Reiner, Stephen Root, and Bradley Whitford. Which one of these gentlemen was not in the film? Nate.
The movie, Nate?
Stephen Root.
Nate's saying Stephen Root was not in the film. Brent, what do you say?
I think that's correct as well.
Brent's also saying Stephen Root. Seth, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna bandwagon it.
3 for
Stephen
Stephen Root. No points. Rob Reiner was not in Bicentennial Man.
I should have gone with my gut.
Yeah, your gut was Rob Reiner, then you should have gone with it. Okay, our next film for The Imposter is Yes Man from 2008, starring Jim Carrey. Your cast is Luis Guzman, Salma Hayek, and Bradley Cooper. Brent, which one of these people was not in Yes Man?
Bradley Cooper.
Brent is saying Bradley Cooper was not in Yes Man. Seth, what do you say?
Wow, this is killing me. I've seen this movie.
Should be easy for you then.
Yeah, I mean, you would think.
I don't think I've seen it since 08.
I'm gonna go Salma Hayek.
Seth is saying Salma Hayek. Nate, what do you say?
Your body, girl.
Swap that body. Swap that body good.
Let's swap.
I'm gonna go Bradley Cooper.
Nate is agreeing with Brent and saying Bradley Cooper. Seth is saying Salma Hayek, and Seth gets a point. Salma Hayek was not in that film. Okay, we've got one film left in The Imposter, and it's a favorite of all of ours, I'm sure, from 1983, Demolition Man. Your cast is Jack Black, John Hurt, and Jesse Ventura. Brent, which one of these three gentlemen was not in the film? Swap your body,
Jack
girl.
Black.
Brent is saying Jack Black was not in Demolition Man. Nathan, what do you say?
That's what I'm saying, Jack Black.
Nate is agreeing with Brent and also saying Jack Black was not in Demolition Man. Seth, what do you say?
What year was this one more time?
1993.
Yeah, Jack Black.
3 for Jack Black. You're all saying Jack Black was not in this film, and I assume that since you can tell by never mind. All 3 of our contestants are saying Jack Black was not in the film, and they're all wrong because John Hurt was not in that film. No points.
I was just wondering. I was like, I wonder if it's like a really, really young Jack Black that I'm like. Huh.
It was. Yes, I believe he's
That's
one
crazy.
of the underground dwellers. All right, at the end of The Imposter, we have a tie. Nate and Seth both have 9 points. Brent falling to the back with 6. Who's gonna take it?
Not Brent.
This game is called Meetings and Failures in Meetings.
Our next game is Meetings and Failures in Meetings. I'm going to give you 2 titles that a movie was released under in foreign markets. One of them is real, one of them is bullshit. It's up to you to tell me which one is the correct title, and there are some doozies amongst this roster today. Our first movie is from 2000. It is The Legend of Bagger Vance. The 2 titles you have to choose from are The Soul Swing from Sweden or An Exceptional Caddy from Canada. Nate, which one of these titles do you think is the real title?
I think it's got to be the Soul Swing.
Nate's saying The Soul Swing. Seth, you agree with him?
Fucking A, dude, I have no idea. I want it to be The Soul Swing real bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
2 for The Soul Swing. The Soul Swing. Brent, what do you say?
Canada.
Brent's saying An Exceptional Caddy from Canada. Nathan and Seth are saying The Soul Swing from Sweden, and the answer is An Exceptional Caddy from Canada.
Wow.
It is the French-Canadian title. Brent gets a point.
Oh,
That's one I actually knew.
You knew that? How did you know that? You saw it in Canada?
I look these up sometimes.
Oh, you bastard. You bastard.
What the funny?
All right.
I did it before this show.
Oh, sure. Right. Okay. Brent gets a point. Nate and Seth
Soul
don't.
Swing.
It just goes to show you, if you want to win this game, cheat, baby.
How's that cheating by knowing things?
Yeah,
That's
knowing
how you
things is
learn
cheating.
things.
Okay, our next film is from 2003. It is Runaway Jury.
You guys don't look up budgets?
If that's
You
what,
never
if-
looked up budgets
if
before you
your
started doing
whole-
this podcast.
If your whole thing is to just try to
paper, maybe.
win this fucking show no matter what, then yeah, I guess you look up budgets or you look up foreign titles and stuff like that. But if
you
you just
never
want to
did
have
any of
fun
that before
with your
now.
friends, I do because I have to come up with the questions.
Before now. You never did that before now.
Yeah, religiously. All right, Runaway Jury, 2003. Here are 2 titles for you. The Verdict is for Sale from Hungary and Goodbye Justice from Ukraine. Now, Brent, which one is it since you looked all these up?
That's not what I said.
Which one is the real title, Brent?
Ukraine.
Brent is saying Goodbye Justice. I prefer if you say the title, not the country. Seth, what do you say?
Canada.
Goodbye, Justice.
Goodbye Justice. Brent's saying Goodbye Justice. Seth, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna try that one.
Seth is agreeing with Goodbye Justice. Nate, what do you say?
I'm hopping on the Goodbye Justice train.
A lot of camaraderie here tonight. You guys are choosing a lot of the same answers, and you guys need to stop doing that. The answer is The Verdict is for Sale from Hungary. No points on that one for
I
any
thought
of our
because
three.
it sounds like it could be close to like a literal translation.
Right.
Right, yeah, yep. Okay, the next film for Meetings and Failure Meetings is from 2010. It is The Other Guys, starring Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. Comedy, cop, classic, whatever. The 2 titles you can choose from are Cops from the Bench from Croatia or The Dumb Blue Line from Brazil.
That's pretty good.
Seth, let's start with you. Which one of these titles is real?
Cops from the Bench.
Seth's saying Cops from the Bench is the correct title. Brent, what do you say?
Put me in, coach. Cops from the bench.
Brent is also saying Cops from the Bench. Nate, agreeing again? Going off on your own?
I'm going the dumb blue line.
Nate's saying the dumb blue line. Seth and Brent are saying Cops from the Bench, and Seth and Brent get a point. Cops from the Bench is the correct title from Croatia. Dumb blue line was especially made by me.
Target on your back.
Yeah, that one got me.
got. Okay, our last film for Meetings and Failure Meetings is from 1994, and it is Pulp Fiction, beloved classic. Here are your two titles: Hell of a Bitch from Croatia, or Tangled Threads from Bulgaria. Seth, let's start with you. Which one of these is the correct title?
Tangled Threads.
Seth is saying Tangled Threads. Brent, what do you say?
I'm not tangled in blue jeans. I'm tangled in threads, buddy.
Brent's also saying Tangled Threads, I think. Nate, what do you say?
I'm going Tangled Threads.
3 for Tangled Threads, and I feel like you guys could have sussed this one out, but it's not. It's Hell of a Bitch. Yeah, I thought you guys would go cycle in like, no way would I call it that. Would I come
That's
up with that?
That's a hell of a bitch.
Nope.
I think it's about so much more than her. Like,
right.
Yeah, right.
It's about Tangled Threads, guys. It really is. Yeah. Lured you in, suckered you into that one. All right. At the end of Meetings and Failures and Meetings, Seth has taken the lead with 10 points. Nate has 9. Brent has 8. 10, 9, 8. Still in it.
This game is called BGBT.
This is a new game. You will each receive the title of a film, and you must craft a plot and provide 2 actors who would star in that plot. I have also given the same title to ChatGPT, and will grade your pitches against what it fed back. You're going up against ChatGPT. This is your John Henry moment. Time to show AI that real movie pitches come from real human beings, or what passes for them these days, at least. Can you beat GPT? Each contestant can earn up to 3 points in this game based on how well their pitch stacks up. Seth, you'll be going first. The name of your film, The Call.
You just wrote a strike breaker, buddy. Like, these 3 goofs couldn't beat ChatGPT. we ain't paying human shit.
No chance. This is where I prove I can be replaced.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, WGA.
The Call is about a mobbed up ref.
Okay, I love it already.
I'm already like, if you told me that's all the movie was, I would be like, I'll see it. Yeah, when is it?
And it's about the call that like gets him. It's like he fucks up, and it's just a little bit too obvious that he's like, you know, making things happen out there. Let's see. We'll go John Cusack as the ref.
Okay, John Cusack is the ref.
Yeah. And then we.
I love that.
I
could see him being like a washed up ref.
It's basically the Donaghy story, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I was like, who does he kind of look like? It's not too far off. And then I don't know who we go for the coach.
Or the bookie. Could be the bookie too.
Yeah.
The guy that's
Hey, wait a minute. You're assisting.
My bad.
I just want to see. I want to see
I'll
that.
I'll go coach, so that way it's not fed to me.
Okay.
I want to say Robert Duvall, but he's just too fucking old, man.
That's why he gets away with all the calls, because Robert Duvall is so old.
Yeah, he's
just knows all this stuff in the game. He's sitting on the sideline. That's how he's able to screw all these games.
It's a very Naked Gun bit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Leslie Nielsen is the coach.
Okay, so Leslie Nielsen is the coach. Is that official?
No. Who's a little bit younger
than Leslie Nelson?
Nielsen. It's not Leslie Nelson.
Leslie Neely.
Leslie Neely.
Lily Nini.
When you're starting to kneel down and you fuck it up somehow, that's called Leslie Neely.
Leslie Neely, more up and runny.
Runaway
Take it,
justice.
take it.
Okay, that
take
is-
that money.
I don't know. Fuck it. Let's kill him.
He dies. Okay, so it's kind of like Uncut Gems in a way, a little bit. If you've seen that.
I still haven't seen that,
Okay,
unfortunately.
So,
I need to check that out soon.
Now, does
but
Adam Sandler?
let's kill him.
Does Adam Sandler kill him?
No, because he's just the coach. He's just kind of like he's in it a lot.
So he
He's
just gets
like a
killed.
coach.
So he just
I
gets
don't know,
killed
like
by a
maybe-
bookie or a gangster or something like that.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. That is Seth's the Call, starring John Cusack and Adam Sandler. All right, let's find out what chat.
Shampoo's better. It goes on first.
Is that how he gives out his call?
Conditioner's better.
This is not impression draft, Brent. All right, let's hear what ChatGPT had to say for The Call. Okay, The Call by ChatGPT. Family drama
Wow.
starring a long-lost sibling, played by Jennifer Lawrence, reaches out to her estranged brother, played by Chris Pine, through an unexpected phone call. As they reconnect and share their life stories, they decide to embark on a journey to reunite their fractured family. Along the way, they discover the power of forgiveness, empathy, and the enduring bonds of blood. All right.
Lame.
So, I'll agree. I would say that Seth's is better than that. Out of the 3 points, I'm going to give you 2. You get 2 points, Seth.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, Brent, you're up next. Are you ready for the title of your film that you must battle ChatGPT on?
Fuck, I've never been readier for anything in my fucking life.
All right, I'm excited to hear this. All right, the name of your film is The Proposition. I need a plot and I need 2 actors. And I will say, you know what? If you come up with the exact same plot that ChatGPT came up with, you just win the game outright. I'll say that right now. At any point during this game, if you just nail it right on with what they said, you win. I don't care how many points you are behind, you'll win.
What if ChatGPT said the movie we're not allowed to say?
Well, then you would get all your points dropped away as you said it, but then you'd get some points back. You'd win. Yeah, you'd still win. Stop
Well,
trying to
what would you
fucking
do?
skirt the rules. Just give me a plot.
What would you do if ChatGPT gave you an answer that had it in it?
I wouldn't use it.
Would you tell us, though?
No, I wouldn't. I'd keep it from you. I'd take it to the grave.
I can't decide if I want to go political, sexy, or just like comedy with this.
Lots of
Why not
options.
all 3?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to put. I mean, then you
Put all
just
those
have
hands
"Can we
together."
smoke?" That's just no smoking, please, or whatever.
No smoking, please.
What was the name of that? Thank
hold
you.
on.
You got it. No smoking, please is the name of that film.
No smoking, please.
Sounds like an old Friar joke. No smoking.
No
please.
smoking. No, there's no PSA.
Take my wife.
Proposition. The proposition.
I asked for a plot, not a techno song.
Fuck, man, I'm really freezing up here.
Proposition. Body swap all night.
Everything I start coming up with, I realize is already a fucking movie.
Right. Yeah.
That's everything.
Yeah, it's all been done before.
Simpsons. Okay, the proposition is about people trying to legislate the ability to consume breast milk in the open market.
Okay.
So, let's do.
Yeah, say no more.
Henry
Give me the 2 actors and we're done here.
Henry Cavill is the FDA agent who's speaks in favor of the proposition.
So he wants
And
to
the
ban
guy-
breast milk.
No, he supports
wants
it. So he's the
breast
guy
milk.
that
Okay.
speaks. He speaks on behalf.
Great.
And the guy who originally comes up with the idea, because of course it's a guy, is Liam. No,
Liam Neeson? Or Liam,
that's what I was
Liam
gonna.
Gallagher?
Yes, no, let's go Liam Neeson. Just because I saw that thing earlier about how he pisses his pants all the time.
What?
Yeah, apparently Liam Neeson likes to get drunk and piss his pants. It's like a
He enjoys
thing. He does it so much, it's a thing. Which I want to write into this somehow. That's where they meet. They're at a bar and
party.
Liam pisses. And the FDA guy, Henry Cavill's like, if you were drinking breast milk instead of getting drunk, you wouldn't pee your pants. So that's how it all starts.
Peter
Taste
is.
that breast milk.
That's how it all starts. And then, of course, most of the movie is just them fighting it, but not really getting anywhere because everyone's just like, shut the fuck up. And,
That's okay. That's your
we
film.
have a
Is
scene.
Two dudes worried about breast milk, but nobody else gives a shit.
There's a whole bit where they build a milking station. And
What?
their plan is to have, like, just booths of women that come in to donate their breast milk. So that's a bit.
Okay.
Oh, wait, are we now going to hear the real pitch?
BrenT's The Proposition, starring Henry Cavill and Liam Neeson. All right, let's hear what ChatGPT has to say about The Proposition. Let's see if it outbeats that one. A supernatural thriller. A brilliant lawyer, played by Cate Blanchett, and a troubled detective, Michael Fassbender, receive sinister proposition from a mysterious figure who claims to be the devil.
Wow.
In exchange for their souls, they are offered the chance to solve unsolvable crimes and bring criminals to justice. They must confront their own inner demons and navigate a world where nothing is as it seems.
That's a WB show. That's a fucking WB show.
What is yours? Yours is, thank you, no smoking, please, but with milk.
Mine's is hilarious.
Man. Out of 3, I'm going to give you 1 point.
That's bullshit.
Jesus.
That's bullshit.
All right, Nate, it's your turn. It's your time. Time for you, Nate. The name of the film that I want to hear from you is The Jacket.
It's the Corinthian
already a
leather.
movie?
They're all movies, Brent. Are you just now
It's
getting
the
that?
jacket.
What's the proposition?
Proposition is Guy Pearce, Ray Stevenson's in the Western. Good one.
I wanted Guy Pearce for mine. Does that give me more points? Guy Pearce is the...
Nate, The Jacket.
The Jacket
Put Guy Pearce in it.
a sequel to 2011's Drive, starring Ryan Gosling, where he reprises his role. However, when he's out on the street, because he gets shot at the end, I think. So he's hurt. He can't really sit behind the wheel. So he's just like prowling the streets, looking to right the wrongs, but also trying, get like criminal jobs. And so they just start calling him like the Jacket. They're like, "There's the Jacket." He's got that scorpion.
So he doesn't drive anymore.
Got
And
any
they're
criminal jobs?
Shit, it's the Jacket. Is that the
Jacket coming? So he just
You tell me the Jacket.
He's just walking everywhere.
Yeah,
That's the tagline on the poster.
Actually,
The
yeah, it's like a
Jacket
total
walks?
180 to drive because now he relies on like LA's public transportation and also walking place to place.
Okay.
Maybe he bikes, but he doesn't drive anymore. So now, but he finally gets a job to drive again one last time, and the boss who does it is Bryan Cranston was like his mechanic friend, right?
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston comes back as that guy's twin brother who also had his own mob ring going on. And he's like, to avenge my brother, my twin brother, I need you to... Is Albert Brooks still alive?
I'm pretty sure he gets killed. Are you talking about in real life?
He got killed at the end of it.
In real life, he's still
just
alive. In the
real life.
movie, I think he's dead.
He's dead, right, yeah. Well, they mention him in passing.
Okay.
But then he's just called the Jacket.
Okay, now
because everyone
mention
knows that
him in
Scorpion
passing.
Jacket.
Now, Bryan Cranston's character, is he bald, maybe? Got maybe like a door knocker goatee?
Possibly like glasses on.
Yeah,
wears
yeah.
Like a very interesting like small black hat.
Yeah, cool.
Sunglasses.
Cool. Okay, Nate's The Jacket, starring Bryan Cranston and Ryan Gosling, is a Drive sequel where he doesn't drive anymore, but he's going to drive again. Okay.
He will drive by the end of it in a great heist.
Once he makes it to the DMV.
Okay, let's see what ChatGPT had to make up The Jacket.
They're not going to.
It's a romantic drama. A successful but emotionally distant author, played by Bradley Cooper, inherits an old jacket with a series of handwritten love letters hidden in its lining. He embarks on a quest to find the author of the letters, leading to a profound and life-changing encounter with a reclusive artist, played by Charlize Theron, who holds the key to the jacket's mysteries. All right.
There's hope for humanity. Yeah. That's a piece of shit.
That's. If you don't get.
I bet it would kill at the box office.
Give me 1 point, I'm gonna shatter my screen.
I don't like that pitch, but I wasn't a big fan of yours either, so I'm gonna give you 2 points. Right in the middle.
It's the fucking jacket.
Okay, two things. Milking Booths alone should have gotten me 2 points. And second of all, if they steal my Booby movie and they make it, you guys are gonna fucking revel.
That's the end of the game. We have a champion. At a score of 12, Seth is our rightful champion.
Oh, shit.
He is taking home a VHS cassette copy of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Seth had 12 points. Nate had 11. Brent had 9. So close. Nate, man, you've been cutting it really close lately. You're going to win one of these days, though. One of these days. Seth, how does it feel? You beat Brent. Thank you for beating Brent. It really sucked to have to say that maybe Brent did win last time, but I'm glad I didn't have to say it this time. Congratulations, Seth.
Dude,
he said he thought you might have to beat off Brent this time.
Never said that. Nobody ever said that. Nobody's ever. Okay. Never. That's all for Filmwar. We have a new champion.
Why acknowledge him?
All hail Seth. Yeah. Why do I acknowledge him? That's a good fucking question. I used to invite him on the show. Now I don't even invite him anymore. He just fucking shows up whenever he wants.
Don't take the bait.
Bang, bang.
You know, Brent, I have your tape at home. I will set it on fire, and you will never be able to play a game again.
I'm in the system now, baby.
This is not Ghost in the Machine.
I don't have Horcrux.
No.
I'm not Harry Potter.
No, okay. That's all for Filmwar. We have a new champion, All Hail Seth. They're taking home a VHS cassette copy of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. From now on, any uttering of the word Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Ferris or Ferris Bueller, or any variations will strip you of all points. That is the Ferris rule. We have 2 rules now.
Goonies.
Ooh. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at The Filmwar, on Instagram at The Filmwar Pod, and on our subreddit r/Filmwar. Please watch our episodes on youtube.com/@Filmwar or at thefilmwar.com. Rate us, share us, kiss us, thrill us. We'll see you soon. Next episode, we'll begin our Halloween series. Join us for that. Until then, any last words, gentlemen?
Free the breast milk.
All right, Godspeed.
Peace.
Filmwar, a 1,000-yard stare production.